Yeah, how's it going? Oh man, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to rant. I'm ready to get a lot off my chest here. That's what I'm ready to do. I don't know about you, but I'm a little pissed. I'm a little pissed. Just a little pissed. You see, anymore men are hated. Men are hated. Like, not only did feminists win, but they want to beat us over the head. They want to shame men into just, I don't know, balling up. Just becoming mass cucks. Dying off. I don't know. They want to cut all of our balls off. It's not just women, though. It's beta males, too. We got a pervasive problem here. We got a pervasive problem with wokeness. People getting woke to the point to where they can't function anymore. The only place where they can function is on Twitter. They get so woke. They get so woke. They start seeing 4, 5, 6 plus, 21 plus genders. What is that? What is the third gender? What is the fourth gender? I don't even know. They don't even know. Woke. Woke, man. And it's destroying men. Now, with feminists, the way they do this, man, all right, they want to shame men. They want to shame men, be like, oh, you're so toxic, the toxic masculinity, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay. What do you mean, like this masculine traits like aggression? Oh, okay. These same women that say, hey, men shouldn't be aggressive. They're the same women. They're the same women that want to be plowed aggressively in the sack. Let that one sink in. Right? They're fucking hypocrites. Fucking hypocrites. We talk about that. Talk about some Twitch Thotery going on. Right? You got some Twitch thoughts. Got one particular, Amouranth, whatever the name is, got kicked off Twitch for showing her vag. I don't know if it was about showing the pussy was the worst part. I think it was the fact that the dog was about to lick it. Right on Twitch. Right on a platform where kids can go watch. Oh, man. Let's see. Kiwifarms was compromised. You know, let's start off with that. Let's play a game. I like playing games. This game is called Who Done It? Who hacked Kiwifarms? For a brief moment, I didn't catch this live, so I can't take that. But for a brief moment, Kiwifarms was compromised. Let me get that up here for us. And why is this not loading right? Okay. Why is it not minimum? Okay. Wait to go. Anyway, Kiwifarms was compromised for a little bit. But who did it? And why is the mystery. Now, what personal information was got out there, I don't know. Like your IP address, maybe if you had some raunchy conversations and you weren't using like a throwaway name or something, then that stuff got out there. But I mean, does it really matter? I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm on the farms. You know. Shit. Anyway, but if you do care, now would be a time to change your password, I guess. Supposedly Null fixed this. Supposedly Joshua Moon took care of this problem. That's good. But let's play the game. Who did this? All right, so we got Zoe Quinn, Josh Moon, Matt Jarbo, and Mars Girl. Okay, now let's look at these. Let's look at this, okay? Let's look at, well, not that I really want to, but let's look at Mars Girl for a second here, okay? Mars Girl, with the arms that could reach across the globe. Hell, arms that could reach far, far and wide out of the universe. Did she have a hand in this? Does she have an uber team of hackers? Did Mars Girl get so butthurt because it's so enraged because Ty Beard, the attorney for Vic Mignogna, threatened her life to take in cold blood, that she was like, that's it, I'm taking out the Kiwifarms. I doubt it. I doubt it's her. There's no way. One thing I'll say though, is it just me or does it look like her head is too small for her body? It's not just her arms, her body's like, is her head shrinking? We're starting nostalgia ensues, then it gets ruined thanks to Mars Girl. Yeah. Oh, Mars Girl. No, I don't think it's her. I don't think she did it. There's no way. Okay. All right. What about Matt Jarbo? What about him, huh? Now, this is the most accurate picture I could find of him, okay? So, it is what it is, right? Matt Jarbo, the Boulder King. Could it be him? Rumor has it that he's the one who put the nail in the coffin on Mr. Mediker's channel. He's the one who flagged his videos. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that. That's the theory. Now, Matt Jarbo would love to take out the Kiwifarms because he hates it when people make fun of him. You say his name, he comes coming. He comes coming? He comes around in rage, ready to false flag and take you down. But there is no way in the world Matt Jarbo has the know-how to hack Kiwifarms. There's just no way. That leaves us with two suspects. Two possible culprits here. You got Zoe Quinn. Right? Zoe Quinn. What did she just do recently? Oh, I don't know. Falsely accused another false Me Too story out there that drove a man to suicide. Wow. Wow. And there's articles, right? Saying that her allegations are falling apart. This is the same chick that claimed that what's his name? Halawaka. The Alec Halawaka grabbed her by the pussy and ass. I don't know how that works. Like, two and the pink one, the stink, and just lured her around the house, around the apartment, like a bowling ball. She claimed this happened. We all made fun of it because it sounds absurd. What are you talking about? But she stuck to her story. Alec Halawak ended up killing himself. Not funny, right? But then some information pops out, drops that, wait a second. Zoe Quinn actually had a podcast where she talked about her relationship with Alec and was very favorable about it. Called it adorkable, actually. I think I have some audio clips of that right here. Let's play one of them. I think it's this one right here.
So I'm guessing you guys have had this asked 1,000 times, but How did you two get, meet up?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Alec had been supporting the Games Making Games randomly, which freaked me out because this is like right after I had started it.
Ah, man, it's peaking in the audio. Oh my god, her voice is annoying.
It's like, holy shit, Alec is like tweeting about us. And he was just like really supportive of the work and trying to get more than 5% of the industry to be women.
Oh, so it's such a white knight, right? Such a progressive person, trying to make sure more than 5% are, you know, more than that being women.
And I think I got a little bit tipsy, so I wasn't too afraid to talk to him, and we just randomly started talking about stuff, and it just kind of went out from there.
It's a gradual thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Tweeting back and forth a bit.
Well, there's like the tweeting, and then I like got up the gumption to actually direct message you once, and I was like, whoa, oh my god,
heavens.
is this weird? Is this weird? I hope it's not weird.
Yeah, it was adorably awkward, I guess.
Adorable.
Or sickeningly awkward, depending on your perspective.
Adorkable.
Adorkable.
And now we're...
And of course, maybe something, but maybe that was just the beginning, right? Maybe during the relationship, something soured. Ah, that's interesting, because according to Zoe Quinn's story, she was like, what? She wasn't allowed to communicate outside. She was pretty much locked and kept in this dude's apartment or house, wherever he lived. No, she was communicating all the time. She was tweeting and she was on podcasts talking about her relationship. She's a liar. This wouldn't be the first time she lied. It wouldn't be the first time she claimed a victim for to increase her popularity, increase her internet, fame, I guess. But that doesn't necessarily explain her or her followers, her orbiters attacking Kiwifarms. But what does, if you take that and the people who made fun of her or called her out. See, anyone who calls her out draws a crowd, and that crowd is, not just people who like to laugh at her, but also her orbiters who like to defend her, the white knights, I don't know what they are really, the furries that can't see no wrong. I don't know, man. But that's why I think maybe it could be not her, but one of her followers. Now, the reason why I kind of lean on that is because now I don't know how sophisticated Joshua Moon's architecture is for Kiwifarms. It's definitely more sophisticated than I can handle. But then again, I'm not an uber hacker. But I would imagine maybe Zoe Quinn might know someone. And if she knows anyone who could program in some stuff, maybe, just maybe, she might know someone. Or I should say, someone with a particular skill set might know her and might do something on her behalf. Now, I'm not saying that she wished it. I don't know about that. But I say she's suspect. Bring her in. Bring her into the courtroom. Let's have her deposed. So that's Zoe Quinn. But then we gotta talk about Joshua Moon, the guy who runs Kiwifarms. Could this all be a ploy? Could this all be like a massive ploy for more money? Right? After all, there is a post on Kiwifarms talk about this, a thread dedicated to this. Why would you do that, Joshua Moon? Why would you do that? To warn people? Or because at the bottom of it, you talk about how you make little money. I'm just messing with it. But no, he does say how he makes little money. He's been doing it for free pretty much and makes pretty much next to nothing, keeping this awesome form alive. But is it him? That'd be some gay opery. That would be a fucking plan, huh? Could it be all Joshua's plan? What do you think? I'm going with Joshua. It's totally him. I know, right? He's smart enough to pull some shit, though. He is. Man, let me tell you. If the Kiwifarms were to go belly up, that'd be the end. Or, because what other form has what it has, does what it does, in a way? Joshua Moon is a wanted man. Quite literally. And some people I know I worked with before, might even say were acquaintances, maybe even friends, don't necessarily like the Kiwifarms because of it's problematic. I don't see it that way. No. You need to have an archive of the internet. All the crazy, all the stupidity, all the fringe, everything. Have it out there. Let it be the gutter, the reservoir for the internet. Let it archive everything. You need that to remind people, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Joshua. It's probably Joshua on this one. Come on, like Zoe Quinn knows somebody, right? I mean, she knows a lot of people. Shit. You know, the other day I did a stream with Zoe Quinn, and someone said she's hot. You think Zoe Quinn's hot? Let's let that one sink in. Do you think Zoe Quinn's hot? Oh man. All right, I think we're gonna shift gears here. My Chrome is not working right. It is not minimizing at all. It is like stuck in this thing. All right. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Much better. Okay. So let's talk about wokeness. Wokeness. All right, wait. I know what you guys want to talk about. I know what you came here for. You didn't come here to talk about men. Oh, not her. Getting woke and ruining things for other women. Because that's what the ladies are complaining about now. We want to talk about this chick right here. Ah, shit. She covers the whole thing. Oh, let me just take my face off. You don't need my face at all. People don't like her. And I know why. But you want to talk about her. What's her name? Amouranth? Amouranth. A Twitch streamer. I used to be a Twitch streamer. Till she found her true calling. A cam whore. Have you seen her Patreon? Have you seen her Patreon? Oh man, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You would okay. Let me put this on the screen here. Where's my stuff? It's so disorganized. I need to clean up my OBS. All right, let's look at this real fast. What is this? Huh. This is Amouranth's Patreon. This is what she does. Hottest tier. Just look at that. Just look at that. If you knew nothing about her, if you knew nothing about her at all, and you just saw this, what do you think she does for a living? Right? If you said Twitch streamer, well, I guess if you know something about Twitch, I guess you'd be right. But look at that. Look at this, man. Totally selling her skin, which, you know, if ladies want to do that, they can do that. That's fine. To each their own, right? But it's crazy because this is what she does, right? Yet she like presents it on Twitch, which I wouldn't have a problem with that either if it wasn't for the fact that Twitch just like they pussyfoot around about the whole thing. Do you want Thotery showing skin or do you not want Thotery showing skin? What do you want? What do you want? This is it, man. So from what I understand, talking with the people who are not the bronze, not the premium tier, but I've talked to some people who are in platinum tier. And let me tell you, you don't get any nudes. Okay? From what I understand, you do not get any nudes at all. This is what you get. You get like maxim level solicitation, provocation, okay? Provocative stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get. Oh, Diamond. Diamond's the highest. Diamond, you get like, what, 5 new sexy, not safe for work, uncovered full-length videos? But even them are not, they're not fully nude. They're not even nude at all. And she has a Founders for $200 per month, but you get 101 private hangouts, which are not even what you think. It's not a private webcam. Then you get Bliss for $500 a month and sold out. People buy this stuff. Of course they do. Of course they do. She has her pigs. She's living life. I just wanted to show you guys that. Because she got kicked off. She got kicked off of Twitch for showing too much skin. What'd she do? I saw it, man. I could show it to you, but the stream can get banned. This is her right here. What you don't see... okay, so she's wearing a skirt. And underneath that skirt, no panties. Nothing. And when she's kind of like rolling around, the skirt moves a certain way. You could see... you could actually see her meaty... Her vagina's pretty meaty. She has some pretty meaty lips. You could see it. Okay? Dick Arby's sandwich. And what's crazy though is that the dog goes to try to lick it. I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up. I don't know if the dog's trying to lick her hand or lick it. I'm just saying that happens. Banned. Banned for nudity off Twitch. Now you might be like, well, why do you say it like that, Mr. Deadman? Aren't you happy she's banned? No, I mean, think about this. We're talking about the same platform that allows breastfeeding. So, nip slips for feeding the baby while streaming live? What? If you're going to allow that, you might as well just allow a vag to show every now and then, right? Because what's the fucking difference? I mean, I know what the difference is, but I'm just saying the rationale about breastfeeding, the rationale behind breastfeeding is that, oh, it's natural. But, okay, so is a vagina. Right? It's like, I know a lot of people laugh at her because she got deplatformed off of Twitch. And it's funny to laugh, which I'm laughing at it too. It's like, you know, you had this coming because you walked that line. But at the same time, I'm laughing at Twitch. It's hilarious. They don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. Why don't they just embrace full-on cam whore? Just do that. Just do that. Just have a section on the site that's walled off by some sort of age wall or something. That's for people like Amouranth and Alinity or whoever, you know? So that way they could go full, nude. They could stream nude. Why don't they do that? So they say her ban's gonna be like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. We'll see what happens, you know. When remember when Alinity got in trouble when she threw her cat, and people were all raving about that. I didn't really do anything or say anything about that because, have y'all never knocked a cat off of a counter before, or off of a table, or off of a bar? I mean, you have cats? If they get on the table and you're eating, like, what do? You pick them up, you put them down. I mean, you don't throw them over your head, but it's like, but it's the hypocrisy. It's like, it's okay for one streamer. It's not okay for another streamer. They didn't fix her shit. They didn't fix it. No, I wonder if she did this on purpose. See, this is someone, if we take a look at her Patreon and know what it's offering, right? And what it doesn't offer, which is fully nude. This is someone who knows very well about wardrobe, how to, I guess, glue on the outfits just the right way so that they won't nip slip. Okay, so do you think she did this on purpose or by accident? Let's look at her Patreon right now. Let's look at this Graphtreon. For someone using this here. If we look at her Patreon, she's actually been losing patrons. She's been losing patrons. So I wonder if this was on purpose, because now that she's banned on Twitch, but yet I'm talking about her. Other people were talking about her. So her name's going around. People, the SEO is Amouranth banned for nude. Where's the nudity? Where is it? Because that's what people are looking for. Where's that clip? Oh, Amouranth is nude now? Oh, where's that nudity? Let's find it. And we're talking about someone who's been cock teasing for like, how many years now? I don't know how long she's been doing this. 3 years. Look. This one right here. She's been cock teasing for 3 years. And finally you get a nude slip. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think this is on purpose. I think she did this on purpose. She'll get her Twitch back. She'll get it back. And she'll be doing the same fucking thing. Which, kind of is what it is, huh? I mean, am I gonna really complain? I know there's guys that will. But then I wonder, have you guys ever been to a strip club before? I mean, do you... I mean, come on. I mean, she ain't bad. But she's bad, Anyway. Let's go into, no, let's just leave this on the screen here. I'll just do that. Since she's, I guess I'll just do that right there. All right, let's talk about, what is it? How, in 2019, men are broken by wokeness. Men are broken by wokeness. In this day and age, anymore, all the time, I hear it. I hear how you hear it too. How men are so toxic. Our men are garbage. You hear all these women, these feminists, blaming the patriarchy. Oh, the patriarchy, which is pretty much a devil by any other name. Okay? They beat us over the head with this nonsense. Most of us are resistant to it. Now, those growing up hearing this are not, at least not so much, right? And it's hard to like reach out to a dude who's become woke, but you could tell that it's happened. It's a little something like this. How you could tell if a dude's gone woke. Let's say it's a bachelor party. You have to go to, guys know you're going to a strip club, and they're like, I don't think so. My girlfriend may not like it. I'm sorry. What? This isn't about you. This is about us having a good time. What do you mean your girlfriend may? Dude, you're not fucking another girl. You're just going there. Yeah, you're seeing some. Enjoy life. That's a sign of it. That's a sign of it. You can also tell if a man's gone woke if You hear that? And they're afraid. And they're afraid to even make a move on a chick. Because, you know, they might, I don't know, hit them with some sort of Me Too thing or some sort of allegation. That happens. It's crazy. I mean, most people, it used to be you actually met your girlfriends, you know, at work. Because that's where you spend most of your time. Work and school. But it's like you can't do that now. At least put that in your head. That if you even compliment a chick, some of these women out there that make it seem like that's rape. It's like, what are you talking about? You can't open a door. You can't even open a door for a woman without the chance of her flipping out. And it's not all women. It's not all. Look, I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. It's those fat, ugly ones. Now, look, there's curvy, cute chicks. They don't care so much. It's the fat, ugly ones. The ones, and they don't always have to be fat. They can be skinny, ugly too. They're the ones that have never gotten any attention. They've never gotten any attention. So what they do, they have to blame everything. They have to tear it down. Because they don't get that attention, they have to tear it down for everyone else. Or the other side of it is the ladies that have to win by any means necessary. Like what's happening now in college, especially in law school. As a lot of these students, you have like these one-night stands or whatever. If they can find a way to use that against you, they will. But we already know that. We talked about Zoe Quinn, right? She just literally fucking did that, and it drove a man to suicide. She was in a relationship with a guy that she called it adorkable. She was obviously fucking the guy and had no problem with it. Was tweeting to her friends and colleagues this whole time that she claimed that she was locked away in a fear of her life or something, being led around by her pussy, whatever that nonsense is. These women, they do that. But it's much more than just that, right? It's this pervasive narrative that men are worthless, that we're monsters, that we're like, there's women out there that are afraid to actually carry a boy, give birth to a boy, because they feel like they're gonna actually bring a rapist. It's like, well, wait, what the fuck? Women rape too, first off. Hey. But that's pretty fucked up when there's some women out there who already think the little boy inside them is going to grow up to be a rapist. That's fucked up. I mean, that shouldn't even... Like, why would you think that? Let me tell you something, ladies, and it's not... Look, man, as parents, right? You don't want your kids to do wrong or fuck up, right? You want to do everything you can to raise them right, to establish right and wrong, and give them something like a foundation to work with. But if something gets fucked up and they start doing some fucked up shit, well, maybe you need to analyze what you did wrong, or can't be blaming this just the fucking sex. Can't just be blaming the culture, Man. Getting woke. Read this article. I know a woman who was married to a professional man. He worked hard, long hours, was very inventive, creative. He was a dedicated father. She demanded it, for sure. But even beyond that, he was an extremely active dad. That's good. That's what you want, right? You want an active dad. She didn't like to cook, didn't think it was her job, so he learned how. She didn't like to tidy up, and he was no Mr. Clean, but he gave it a go. Oh my God, this sounds like It's she wanted him to be compliant, yet resilient. He tried to be all those things she wanted. He even pretty well achieved it. Okay. He came so far, he sent us all a poem about how to appease the women in his house. He wanted him to leave the toilet seat down. He had learned to appease sitting down. This right here, man. I was thinking about this earlier today. These women, the same women that will complain about you opening a door for them will also complain that you didn't put the toilet seat down for them. I'm sorry, you can put your own fucking seat down, right? What's the problem? What's the problem? You get sucked into the fucking toilet, you're gonna fall in. When a man has to appease sitting down to appease his woman, he's no longer a man. That's it. That's it. You know, I'm pretty, like, when it comes to wokeness, a lot of it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm a simple man. 2 genders. What's the third one? Hermaphrodite? Okay. Probably not. Just like a bizarro thing. But even if you convince me about that, what's the fourth? There is no fourth, right? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So why? But I'm convinced that if a man pees sitting down, like this guy in this article, he might very well be this fourth gender. He might actually, you know, I don't know. I think if he does that, that shows signs of being a beta right there. That shows signs of being weak. Being sitting down. Like, why? Why would you do that? Well, why would your wife or girlfriend even care? Next thing you're gonna do, wear an ass pawn? You gotta shove a tampon up your ass because of your time of the month too? That doesn't make any sense. But yet there's people out there on fucking Twitter who make it seem like it does make sense. There's people out there on Twitter that are so woke, they will try to convince you that men menstruate too. What? How does that fucking make any goddamn sense? Men don't even have vaginas. They don't even have a uterus. They couldn't even menstruate, even if they wanted to. Even if they mutilate their dick and put it inverted and turn it into a doctor-made vagina, it's not going to menstruate. It might leak blood for other reasons, but it's not going to menstruate. There is a point where you get so woke, you become literally fucking retarded. All right, the New York Post took aim yesterday at a study called Mismatch in the Marriage Market and the Journal of Marriage and Family. Okay, yeah, that article we actually have right here. And this was pretty fucked up because they're blaming men. They're saying that, oh, so men are hurting right now, but it's actually women that are hurting. Look, broke men are making it hard for women to marry. Okay. See how this is? Men are becoming woke. The wokeness is destroying men, and women are laughing at them. You want to know why you can't find a good man? You want to know why you can't find a man that has stability? Because they're fucking betas now. They could go out there, be aggressive, get a good job, be aggressive, negotiate a better pay. But nah, man. They're told that being aggressive is toxic. That's bad. No one wants a man that's aggressive. Right? Y'all want us to be little pussified little betas. God. Anyway. Apparently, the definition of marriageable is makes 58% more money than any of the dudes available right now. And the, quote, patriarchy used to keep men and women in their places. And now that the women are achieving at higher rates than men, it's still the patriarchy that is keeping everyone from being happy. That's the other thing here about this wokeness, especially when it's coming from feminists. When it's coming from feminists, I should say, because it's coming from all of their angles. Look, feminists, you've already won. You have equality. Where's your inequality? Where is it? It's already illegal to discriminate. You already have that law in the books. What the? They still try to say the pay gap. And they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Earnings gap, first off, not pay gap, right? You're talking about the earnings they're bringing home. But there's a reason why, if you compare men and then women with one another, even in the same field, why men tend to bring more earnings home than women. It's because women have to get out of the fucking workplace when they're pregnant, right? Right? Who tends to work more hours? Men do. And if I'm wrong in that, it's just funny how none of these fucking earnings studies really, actually none of them analyzed, actually taken into account those are the factors. And I swear, it is a joke. So, but yeah, once again, where is this? Where is inequality? Any more feminists are talking about what representation of media. I'm sorry. So that's the battle we're at now. How many fucking superheroes need to be female? Okay. How many more Batman movies do we need until Batman becomes a chick? When is that going to happen? So fucking dumb. Instead of hijacking stuff and gender swapping, they could, these rad femme types, if they have any creative outlet at all, they could actually try to, I don't know, make their own superhero, make their own character. But whatever. It's nonsense. Anyway. In the old system, women went to college to find husbands or got jobs as receptionists at law offices to marry the squire before quitting the job market to take the dual roles of housewife and mother. That is true. That's true. And of course, there's this back in the old days, the old system, huh? My mom worked really hard, had multiple jobs. My dad worked as well. So, I grew up in a household where the mom and dad both had to work to put food on the table. All right? They both shared responsibilities. I'm like, yeah, do that. Right? That seems fair. But this whole, you have to be exactly like me because you have a dick? What the fuck is that? All right. I didn't say. Plus, men were not great. They lacked emotion. They were too focused on careers, ambition, status, fulfilling the role of provider. The patriarchy had done these dudes a bad turn and made them so concerned with achieving the masculine ideal that they didn't measure up to that the women wanted or needed. That's true. That's true. Back in the old system, men weren't around very much because they had to work long hours. So the women wanted us to come home and do more around the house. And that's the medium. The happy medium is that, sharing responsibilities. The other extreme is men being like stay-at-home dads, sitting while pissing. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Let's see. A big push was made for women to get out more from life. Husbands, love, family, and all that stuff paled in comparison to what was achievable if women buckled down. hit the books and entered the capitalist machine as worker bees. Yeah. So now here's the thing. Women are in the workplace. Great. That's good. You know what? From my experience, I've never seen a problem with women getting a job. And I worked in call centers, office environments too. I mean, hell, if anything, if wear the certain clothing, they're probably just gonna get hired. I mean, it just is what it is. But I never seen that sort of problem. I don't know what these feminists that complain about this stuff. I don't know what they're talking about. You know, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. Oh. Anyway, let's see. For a while, women complained that guys were afraid of commitment, that women couldn't find a man who wanted a real relationship, babies, the works. But somewhere along the line, when the college degrees were awarded in greater quantity to the fairer sex, ladies began to have a different complaint. I started to hear friends carp about guys who wanted more than a hookup, guys who wanted their time and attention, when not rolling in the hay as well. Why? Just last night, a good friend, independent, hot, confident, all that, told me she had to cut a guy loose because he was texting her how her day went. Look, man, there's a shift here. There's a shift here. And if you have kids that are teenagers, you know what I'm talking about. The traditional traits, I guess the old school traits that teenage boys had, that men had back then, it's shifted to the chicks now. They have the power. It should be a balance. It should be some sort of happy medium, right? What you're going to need is for guys to grow their fucking balls, realize that they have balls, and actually do something. Like, ask a woman out. Like, have worth. Have worth. Because these women, even these women who do this, even the women that want a strong, confident man or whatever, they will eventually settle down with someone who, or spend the most time with someone who actually has some stability. So, get a good job. Establish yourself, right? That's what you gotta do. Man. But I'm worried. Because this guy right here, look at this guy. A fucking joke. Where's the fucking balls? Doesn't even have any. And like in this article, you have this toxic masculinity bullshit being shoved down our throats. Like we should be shamed. Like men should be shamed. Okay. Okay. Good luck with that. Oh. One thing I didn't talk about. Pennywise. Pennywise. Pennywise hates fags. Pennywise hates gays. He hates lesbians. Pennywise hates trans. Pennywise hates blacks, whites, Mexicans, Jews, Nazis. Pennywise, or one of the forms of it, hates everyone and everything. So why in the fuck in the world did some stupid fucking ultra progressive Rose Damu think that Pennywise was gonna have a chance to be an ally, an LGBTQ ally? What? That makes no fucking sense. And this article, you probably heard about it on Twitter, these blue check marks freaking out because Pennywise kills two gay dudes, two queer dudes in chapter 2. Not just kills them, but makes fun of them for being gay and is taunting them, using that as proof that Pennywise is a homophobe. Even says it here in this article. Look, The killer clown isn't content to just threaten Richie with violence. Instead, he reveals that he knows Richie's secret, his dirty little secret. He doesn't just say it, he sings it. Pennywise is one of them. It's like I don't even want to address this. I don't want to give the person the attention, but they got their fucking attention, and they deserve to be made fun of. Pennywise is one of the many forms of it. It is a multi-dimensional, whatever monster, spider monster that doesn't give a fuck about you or your feelings, right? It just wants to eat you, and the fear makes it taste better. So yeah, he's gonna do everything he can to bring out the fear, to elicit fear. That even means bring out or talk about and expose your deepest, darkest little secrets. Not because he's a homophobe, but because he's a killer. That's the other thing. Homophobe. This fucking busybody throws this word around, homophobe, as if they know what it means. I don't think they know what it means. These fucking blue check marks, I don't think they know what homophobia means. To be afraid of homosexuals? A phobia? Pennywise isn't afraid of these two gay guys. He was taunting them and killed them. That's not a fear. That's not a fear. What? How's that a fear? To be preying on, to be stalking, and then pouncing and killing. What a lion pounces on a gazelle. Is a lion in fear of the gazelle? Nah, man. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So where does the homophobe come in? Pennywise is just a killer. Look, let's say this was Friday the 13th. And let's say on this new Friday the 13th, which will probably never happen, but hopefully it does one day, there's two gay dudes butt fucking in Camp Crystal Lake Park 2 or 3, whatever, the new version. They're butt fucking. And Jason comes in, sneaks in, and stabs him with a machete right through the asshole. Kill them both. Is Jason then a homophobe? No. It don't make any fucking sense. Why would he be? Right? I think that's it. That's about all I wanted to rant about today. I feel pretty good. Man, that woke stuff though. That's crazy. I start ranting about that. I need to be. I can go off the rails. Maybe I did already. I don't know. Maybe I already did. Maybe I already have. Man, if you made it this far, I think, unless you have something, I know Pennywise has the munchies. Anyone tastes the same to him. That's right. That's right. Pennywise is just hungry. He just wants to eat. If you're gay, straight, lesbian, trans, he's going to eat you. He doesn't care. Take a bite out. You could be this chick right here. Take a bite out of that. Man. So I covered everything I want to talk about. If you guys have any questions in the chat or whatever, that'd be great. Let's see. What do you guys think about this wokeness? That men can't be men. That you have to be afraid to even flirt with a chick. To even compliment. You know what? You have chicks that are aware of this too. Like the new co-host of the Dead Minutes podcast, Tammy G. She's cool. She's aware of this stuff. And is one of the few, you know? I think like the chicks that are actually in relationships well, good, healthy relationships probably know what's going on. You got to be careful because this woke narrative stuff, it gets in there. It's very persuasive to those who don't know any better. Well, I think I'll wrap this thing up now. Guys, ladies, thank you so much. You made this far. Press that like button, share, subscribe. These things are usually just about an hour long. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I'll be recording something for a future date in October. Because I'm planning something very big. Something awesome. Take it easy.